We start today's session with Asthma Mudra, in which we press together the fingernails of the middle fingers and keep other fingers extended. So only the middle fingernails we press together. All the other fingers are extended. The rest of the hand is joined. Keep other fingers extended. In case of acute asthma, press a little more. Asthma Mudra, middle fingers, two nails are uniting, pressing. All the other fingers are not touching at the tips. They're away from each other, but the lower part near the wrists presses. In this Asthma Mudra now, holding at the chest center, we relax the rest of the body completely and leave the mudra a little tight. With gently closed eyes, and take awareness on the points of contact in the middle finger till the nails. Try to gently close the eyes and slowly withdraw the mind with full awareness on the Asthma Mudra. While we hold Asthma Mudra, as soon as we realize with a withdrawn mind that we have turned introverted, we start with Bhastrika. So we inhale fully and exhale completely. Unlike most other mudras where there is no khichao, no tanav, no pull, no extension, this Asthma Mudra will have a lot of pull, a lot of khichao, a lot of tanav at the folds of the middle finger towards the ring finger. You will notice that. Continue Bhastrika. Active inhalations, active exhalations. This is for those who have mild, occasional attacks of asthma. We will be doing the Bronchial Mudra after this one, which is for acute attacks of asthma. Learn this well so that you can guide those who have this situation. It's again time for a changing season. This is usually the time when they have a lot of situations with the lungs and the throat, especially now that we are in a post-COVID situation. Breathing disorders, asthma, bronchitis. Where the nails and the middle finger upper part are pressing with each other, the other fingers are open and extended. And the rest of the lower palm meets and presses. And in your own comfort, keep pausing if you wish. Some of us may even feel a little expectoration in the throat where mucus is coming out. or the nose starts running. Asthma Mudra. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those who ever suffered from asthma. I'm calling this unfortunate because I have been a yoga teacher now for about 2.5 decades and became one because of situations that I myself surfaced in life. From panic attacks to depressive anxieties to low feelings to huge excruciating back situations to migraines to hammering heads. I was fortunate enough to have all of them, to find cures, radical cures, to overcome them. And hence I am what I am today, sharing the goodness of asanas, pranayams, mudras, and bandhas. But this is one which is given to us by those who have experienced it or those who have been able to use radical cures to others who experienced it, the masters. Here is a combination of Asthma Mudra along with Bhastrika Pranayama. Inhaling and exhaling actively, bringing about a huge pull, khichao, tanav, literally at the ring fingers. During cold weather, never breathe through your mouth because the bronchial tubes will become inflamed and congested. Try not to be in a hurry when we are doing Bhastrika because every incidence of stress activates our adrenal glands. Adrenaline promotes the congestion and constriction of the bronchial tubes. Make sure we eat a very light dinner always. No meats. Try being completely vegetarian. Don't take any medications that will weaken the immune system. Try getting enough fresh air when doing pranayama. Keep pausing when doing your Bhastrika. Discontinue Bhastrika. Continue holding Asthma Mudra. Take intensified awareness on the mudra without doing any pranayam now. Very, very intensified awareness. Asthma Mudra. Great for even those who do not suffer from asthma to improve the lung capacity. We now do one more mudra after opening the Asthma Mudra, which is called Bronchial Mudra. In the Bronchial Mudra, it is mainly for bronchitis, little finger at the base of the thumb joint, ring finger in the middle part of the thumb joint, ring finger at the top part of the thumb, index finger open. I repeat, in both hands, place the little finger at the base of the thumb, The ring finger in the upper thumb joint and the middle finger at the thumb pad on top. Extend the index finger. I repeat, both hands, little finger at the base of the thumb, ring fingertip in the second part of the thumb, that is the upper thumb joint, and middle finger on the thumb pad, index finger extended. Rest the wrist on your Padmasana legs. Gently close the eyes again. To start with Bhastrika once again. The bellows breath, full inhalations, full exhalations. This is the Bronchial Mudra, one where you get a worst and acute attack of asthma. Should be practiced, held for 4 to 6 minutes, along with Bhastrika. Inhale fully, exhale completely. Continue, keep going. This can be done during acute attacks also. It is obviously not at all easy to do this during an attack. Hold the mudra for 4 to 6 minutes. Try to do Bhastrika for 4 to 6 minutes at your comfort level with pauses. For a long-term treatment of overcoming completely any asthma that you have been suffering for years, practice Asthma Mudra regularly and Bronchial Mudra in case of acute attacks, along with Bhastrika. Pump your lungs with oxygenated air. A great one, even for those who do not have asthma and bronchitis. Notice how the nasal passages open up. Notice how the mucus and the phlegm in the throat clear. Notice how open the entire lungs, the rib cage, the lower part of the third lobe of the lung opens up. You're using your lungs to full capacity when you're doing Bronchial Mudra. People with respiratory problems often suffer also from inner bronchial loneliness, isolation, sexual disorders, low feelings in the morning, sadness, feelings of victimization. Anyone who's had this, surfaced this, or has this occasionally in tiny bouts should also be practicing Bronchial Mudra. Keep doing Bhastrikas. Sometimes overdoing Bhastrika can create a little bit of dizziness in the temples, heaviness in the head. Completely discontinue at that time and restart. Bronchial Mudra is one of the best mudras if done along with Bhastrika, also for those who have sleep apnea and heavy snoring. So today we are doing some amazing combination of two mudras with pranayama. First the Asthma Mudra, now the Bronchial Mudra along with Bhastrika. Make sure you don't do any hand, arm, palm exercises afterwards, because we want to continue the effect, the lingering effect, the healing effect of the mudra. So don't do any hand exercise or anything when you open it up. Once again, I repeat, for Bronchial Mudra, in case you've missed out, When hands are open, in both hands, place the little finger at the base of the thumb, the ring finger at the upper thumb joint, which means in the middle finger on the pad of the thumb, and extend the index fingers out. There is very, very little information of correct mudras on internet, on Google, in books. So make sure you know this properly so that you can share its goodness along with a combination of pranayama. Bronchial Mudra with big Bhastrikas. Inhale, pump in oxygenated air. Exhale throughout deoxygenated air. Last few now, just about 30 seconds more. Great one for snoring. For snoring, for those who have sleep apnea, restless sleeps, combine this with Raj Kapoor Pranayama. Let's try that now. Discontinue Bhastrika to breathe in Raj Kapoor Pranayama. Inhaled and exhaled air has to be noisily rubbed in the throat pit. On account of friction in the throat pit, sometimes we may need to cough a little because of that ticklish sensation if we've done it well. Or we may just want to clear our throat. Raj Kapoor Ujjai. Raj Kapoor means to copy the pigeon. Ujjai is the throat sound, full breath. Rub inhaled and exhaled air. This one is one of the healing ones, even for those who have thyroid. Raj Kapoor Ujjai, 3 to 5 times should be good enough. Discontinue Raj Kapoor Ujjai. To start with Kapalabhati, we start with 201, counting in a reverse order without using any shortcuts in a descending manner. This is how it will literally go. 201, 200, 199, 198, 197, 196. Every time you lose the count, start again from 201. Kapalabhati involves active exhalations, pulling the abdomen in. Passive inhalations. Do not do a big preparation by starting with a huge inhalation. No. All we have to do is start exhaling from 201, pulling the abdomen in, staying in steadiness. Discontinue and open your eyes to put your count in the chat box. Those who have got their count, I have just put my count. Mine is 166 when I stopped. We started from 201. I was at 166 when we stopped. Wear your chasma, glasses, open your eyes, go to the chat box, 166, 138, 159, 145, 99, 164, 154, 167, 109, 157, 151, 146, 122, 100, 156, 127, 133. Excellent. Now, for those of us who forgot, just write FG. We lost the count. FG, for those of us who lost. Oh, wow, no one did. 145, 127. And for those of us who lost count and restarted from 201, write LC, lost count and restarted. So LC. Awesome. Nobody lost count and nobody forgot. Fantastic. Now, in case you don't know what number you lost at, scroll up in the chat. For example, Bimlesh Bhai will look up at 122 and restart from 122, 121, 120. Or 156 Shilpa will start from 155, 154. We will all start together. Remember your number. Count in a reverse order. We are doing Kapalabhati, descending count. Wow, so many of us clearing all the mucus from the throat and the nose. Fantastic. Already you know how Kapalabhati is benefiting you. Let's begin together. Let's start. Mine was a 166. I'm starting from 155. How about you? Make sure you stay with the count. Discontinue. I started from 166 and I'm now 165 and I'm now at 138. How about you? Here's my 138. Wear your chasmas again. Enter the number. Wear your reading glasses, no problem. 140, 121, 100, 198, 115, 45, 43, 119, 90, 31, 100, 120, 121, 131, 122, 64. Awesomeness. 121, 120, 112, 135, 120. Awesome. Fab, fab, fab. Okay. Some of you are sending direct message. Make sure you're on everyone. Okay. Later, this can be done later. And now, let's restart from that figure we stopped at. So Naina will start from 119, Shilpa will start from 134, Bansi Bhai from 120, Suchu from 130, and so on. Together, let's begin. Discontinue the practice and put in your figure. Here's mine, 87, and enter. Keep going. Open your eyes. Wear your glasses. 89, Sonal. 85, Bansi Bhai. Suchu 90, 10 Shama, good going, 10, 11, 12, 19, 39, 0, 75, 81, 87, 50, 101, 92. Keep going, 47, awesome, 75. I'm purposely saying the numbers, 63, 101, 49, each one being so different, Toral 49. So now Toral is going to start from 48, But Toral probably in this one may reach 0. The moment she reaches 0, she will again start from 201. You get this? So Prabha will start from 49, Bhavna will start from 48. Some of you may reach 0, obviously. After 1 and 0, again 201, 200, 199 is what you will do. In case you've forgotten which number you stopped at, go to the chat box, and Bharti start with 67, Mayuri with 78. Let's begin. The zeros will start with 201, please remember. Stop. Discontinue Kapalabhati. Stop. Open your eyes. Go get your reading glasses if you need to. And there goes. Feed your number. Your second round's number, or probably the lower digit of the first round. My second rounds was 122. There goes. Yeah, from 0, you had to restart, Shilpa. 42, 122. Okay, so only for those of us who lost count, no problem. Just write LC. 0, 155, 101, 70, 150, 178, 187, 165. Excellent. Stay involved. Don't worry about opening these eyes and getting unmeditative and distracted again. Do this. It is extremely required to be dwelling upon with awareness in a descending order in our Kapalabhati count. Oh, wow, that sounds lovely. Dwelling upon with wisdom, with awareness in our Kapalabhati in descending orders count. Oh, lovely. Those who lost count can write LC, no problem. Excellent. Close your eyes. Only after you've put the number. Putting the number is compulsory, not on my WhatsApp. By now you know how to operate the chat box. We're now going to do yogic breathing because that's another fabulous one for asthma and bronchitis. We're once again going to revise on the 2 mudras. The first one being Asthma Mudra. I'm repeating the instructions. You may not find this around too much in Google. Middle finger folded inwards, nails pressing, other fingers, that is index finger, ring finger, little finger, out and open, thumbs also out. Press at the wrists, press. And staying in Asthma Mudra very, very comfortably in Padmasana with a tall spine, tucked back shoulders. Because elbows are folded, the mudra will stay only almost up till the chest center at the sternum, which is where we want it. Some of us may feel a tanav, a pull in certain areas of the hand, the palm, especially where the ring finger meets the middle finger and on its way down. And let's start with yogic breathing. Inhale, inflate the abdomen. Inhale more, fill the lungs. Inhale more, lift the clavicles. Exhale. I repeat the instructions. In the lotus pose, Padmasana, with an upright spine, shoulders tucked back, gently closed eyes. We inhale 1/3, inflate the abdomen. Inhale another 1/3, inflate the lungs. Inhale completely, lift the collarbones, making hollows in our clavicles. Exhale, all this in Ujjayi. Exhale, non-stop. Continue. Asthma Mudra. One more round. Yogic breathing. Inhalation, bhale hi 1/3 ho. Inflation, pura 100% abdomen. Inflation, bhale hi 1/3 ho. Inhalation, bhale hi 1/3 ho. Inflation, pura 100% lungs में. Inhalation, भले ही 1/3 हो. Collarbones के पास जो hollows है, clavicles, वो पूरे गड्ढे हो जाने चाहिए. Exhale, all this in the throat breath, Ujjayi. Come out of the Asthma Mudra as soon as you exhale in Ujjayi to repeat yogic breathing in Bronchial Mudra. Both hands. Place little finger at the base of the thumb, the ring finger at the upper joint, and the middle finger on the pad of the thumb. Extend the index fingers. Rest the mudra on your Padmasana knees, on your lotus pose. Start yogic breathing again. Yogic breathing involves every component of breath, starting from the nostrils, the throat pit, the larynx, the esophagus, all the way down till the anus, the perineum, and the pelvic area, the urethra. Why? Because when we inflate the abdomen, we push the pelvic platform down and out. Another 1/3 inhalation in Ujjayi, and this is about our lungs. Another 1/3 inhalation in Ujjayi, and this is about our upper breath, collarbones and clavicles. Exhale non-stop in Ujjayi. 2 more yogic breaths before we end the session in Bronchial Mudra. Remember, inhalation in Ujjayi is only 33 1/3. But inflation of the belly, of the abdomen, and all the organs within is full 100%. Remember, inhalation in Ujjayi is 1/3, that is 33 1/3. But the lungs fill up completely. Remember, inhalation is 33 1/3% in the upper breath after the middle breath. But collarbones lift, clavicles make hollow. Exhale non-stop. Last round, Bronchial Mudra. In yogic breaths, infused with Ujjayi. Literally an amazing activation of all the 4 lower chakras, from the Muladhara to the Swadhisthana, and from the Manipur to the Anahat, almost touching upon the Vishuddhi, the throat pit chakra, all in preparation for pranayam infused chakra meditation coming up soon. for all of us. Slowly open up the mudra as you finish this particular yogic breath. To prepare to end today's session, continue keeping your eyes closed for a moment to notice how you feel at this time. Share it with yourselves now, not on the chat. Say to yourself how you feel, what today's pranayam did. Prepare to slowly open the eyes, close them again, and open them completely. If you wish, you can do a round of palming. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Need to ask something.
Thank you.
Madhu, go ahead. Madhu?
Yeah, I wanted to, I joined in a bit late, so
Give me a moment. Anyone who's getting late can slowly leave the meeting. There is no problem at all. The session has ended. There is no class tomorrow. Tomorrow is Dasera. So few students have messaged me that they cannot attend tomorrow. So I decided to keep it closed. Each one of you who wants to do it, I will put a link. You can even do it from the link or from the YouTube. Go ahead, Madhu. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat. Have a great day. Yes, Madhu.
yeah, I wanted to ask you exactly the Asthma Mudra because I missed out the instructions.
That's why I repeated everything once again. The Asthma Mudra is middle finger folded, press hard. Other fingers open. That's it. And let the lower part of the palm meet. This is Asthma Mudra.
Okay.
Okay? And
So only
Bronchi,
the middle finger meets breast are all apart.
only the middle finger back beats. All the others are apart. But again, the lower part of the palm meets.
Okay.
I did it after a long time today and I got a crazy pull over here. And so many of us have children, parents, in-laws, friends suffering from asthma and bronchitis. I thought of this mudra because I heard of a death in a very dear friend's family and due to an acute attack of asthma 4 days back. So I just changed today. Actually, I wanted to do something else, but I changed the entire thing to this. And as I said, I wasn't lucky enough to get asthma. I was lucky enough to get a lot of other problems that I could work on. Thanks to those problems, really, that I can, feel for each one who has that problem. Literally, I mean, if someone says this is the back pain I have, and I know that, okay, it is L5, L4, S1, C1, sciatica going down the right leg, and she must be sleeping maybe on the left and so on. But asthma, I wasn't lucky enough to get, but I have seen some students, relatives suffer so badly going out of breath. So here's Asthma Mudra. I just showed you.
Like if you don't have asthma, how often can it be done?
As often as possible. Everything is as often as possible. This is for your lungs.
I think it's brilliant.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Everything is brilliant. Asanas are brilliant. Mudras are brilliant. Pranayam is brilliant. Chakra meditation is brilliant. Bandhas are brilliant. There are just 4, but they are so brilliant. I mean, if bandhas can help, during aging, to not being able to wear diapers, which has happened with so many of my students. They're like, my friends have never done any bandhas and they need to wear diapers, whereas we, ma'am, have practiced for years with you, and hence we don't need to have any such situation because we have complete control over being able to pass urine or stools or whatever. Anyway, I get very carried away by therapy. And
especially in COVID times, it's very required, this asthma and bronchial. This when you join the middle,
Bronchial is very required. You were saying, no, that I don't have it. So when should I be doing it or why should I be doing it? But there are times when we have those low feelings, those respiratory, sighs, sadnesses, sexual disorders, feeling of being victimized, feeling of being isolated, feeling a fear of death, that no one will be around me when I'm out there, maybe ailing or hospitalized. Sometimes those thoughts just surface. One thought and it pulls us down terribly. So for that, it is said bronchial mudra is very helpful. This the second one. Yeah, so it is both hands, little finger at thumb, ring at the middle joint, thumb pad, index finger, and down on your knee, Padmasan knee. And lage raho, yogic breathing and
but
Bhastrika. Yogic breathing and Bhastrika. Okay, Madhu?
so as
Good.
as
I'm
I'm
very
doing
glad you
as
asked
I'm
the
doing the
question because it made those who have stayed on revise this once again. And you'll get a kind of pull. The pull which you get when you wear a poncha, that full area. अगर कहीं तनाव आ रहा है कोई भी आसन में तो we have to realize that there is a balancing happening. The tanav, the khichav is important because we overdid that side or that bone or those muscles or those cells or those nerves. We abuse them. Bringing a balance.
but I'm unable to keep the ring finger apart. The ring finger is joining on its own.
With practice, it'll happen, dear.
Okay.
See, it's happening.
Yeah, it's happening very well for you.
In fact, that is the khichav you need. If you keep it together, you're not getting the pull, dear. You want this tanav here.
Okay.
Try pulling it apart and you're getting a very pleasant tanav.
Yeah, I understand.
Bronchial mudra, asthma mudra, actually makes you start believing in the efficacy and the healing power of mudras because you get that pull. Yeah. Hi, Nisha. How are you doing, dear? Any other questions? I'm going to put only this one message on the chat. Kaka, I was thinking of you so much today when I was doing everything. You know why? For all obvious.
Thank you. I know, madam.
For every obvious reason throughout today, I was thinking of Mahesh Kaka. And always try to, Lata Masi, you are doing the second mudra wrongly, but just now when I again showed it to Madhu, tame barabar karyo.
We are Radhika, baby.
Thank you all. Have a super weekend. You have enough material and Thok Sangra out there by way of links which have gone up in the chat. I will put 3 more links for 3 more days so that you can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of them with Bhavna in mind, Bhavna Shah. two more with 2 others in mind. And if you don't want to do from there, now there is enough on YouTube. Okay. Thank you, Sonal.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye all. Bye.
Thank you, madam.
Bye, Sonal. Shivani.
Thank you.
Welcome. Bye. Mayuri is there. Mayuri, you did so. She's still there. You did so well today. Wow. All 35 minutes, you were just there. I mean, you just open your eyes thrice to go to the chat box. Otherwise, you were there throughout. Fantastic. Bye, Ritu. Bye, Gopal Bhai. Nisha, Leela, Rajiv, Shilpa, Shivani, Hati Bhabi.